Mr. Peter Vlachos, you are a Korean War veteran, you are a father, grandfather, husband, and you are a man of service and faith. Please tell us, what is at the core of who you are?
Uh, I think one's life has to be, in part, developed around trust. And trust, as I've said, is not without risk. Because you trust in love, and sometimes that doesn't work out, as we all know, we can imagine. But just in friendships, and in business, and in church matters, and in personal matters, trust is at the core of how you're going to live. And it's not without risk, and you have to take risks. And if you're searching for happiness, that's risky. So it's the same thing. So that's what I see. And learning how to judge when you should trust or not trust is very important. And that develops out of experience. And I guess it can come out of things of belief that you learn in either school or church.
Today you received the Oxi Day Foundation's 2017 Michael Jaharis Award. That's given to a person who has given tremendous service to this country. How does that make you feel? Why do you think it's so important to receive this wonderful award?
Well, it means that you have the opportunity to say how fortunate you've been, your experiences that you've had, and what you might want to say to others. That's the crux. And also, anything in the name of Michael Jaharis, I will respond to, because he was very meaningful in my life. He and Mary stood up for my first masters. As you probably heard, I was baptized in the military, and not in the Orthodox Church. Only subsequently did I become Orthodox. So it's as you go through life, you have these experiences, and my experience with Mike Jaharis is multifaceted, both in terms of business, trying to our best, certainly his, to help the church. The other thing is that you take away some funny things, like I root for the Cubs. And Michael Jaharis was a diehard Cubs fan. The only thing we probably disagreed on was when it comes to football. I was a giant football fan, and he was certainly a Chicago Bears. But to know Mike and Mary, you know and to meet them and be with them, you know you're in the presence of people of high integrity and trustworthiness. So to me, that's why I responded to this and feel honored to be the second recipient of that award.
Is there one message that you could give to young Greek Orthodox Christians today? What would that message be?
Persevere. That was the one word. And to know that they're going to have challenges, and they're going to fail, and they're going to be successful. It's easy to accept success. As long as you don't let it go to your head, you're all right. But it's how you deal with adversity that really help mold you. And I would say be measured. And that's an old message from ancient times, everything in moderation. But also work hard and work always, in all ways.
They say that today's generation is the me generation. And what is your definition of service that you feel could really help this generation?
Well, I think they have to see where there's some award other than monetary, other than tactile, that there's some emotional and spiritual gain. That if you see people in need, and you help, and it's not hugely significant, but of some significance to that person, that's gratifying. So I would say, along with success in business and in intellectual endeavor, that you should also strive to develop the other side, the heart side, the compassion, the charitable side. You know, that's a message. But hard work is going to also be very meaningful, and not shy away from that, and responsibility.
Wonderful. Mr. Vlachos, thank you so very much for your time.
All right. Yeah,
Really
I hope you got
appreciate
it.